big stage requires, right? Do you agree? So I think that the audience becomes bigger and bigger every time. So I'm guessing next time, whole one at NDK, maybe, I don't know. So the pitches have to be prepared microphone-wise. The last one for tonight, and after that the jury will do their magic, is Nikolai Dumev, Spatium. And also don't go out of the link of the slides. Good luck.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Niki from Spatium BG. Do you know how many countries were there in Europe in 1900? You have 5 seconds to answer. Come on, say something. Okay, something else? Time is up. Okay, why is that important? Because humanities, like history and geography, have always been under STEM education. And in terms of financing and public care. But however, that's our niche. We want to be pioneers in digitizing history and geography education, and usually pioneers earn the most. And here are some figures. We are 4, another 3 help us, we need 2 more. We have between 5,000 and 6,000 unique users per month. We need 220,000 euro to finish our world database and to start expansion. So use maps to learn and to earn. Thank you. And the answer to the question is, they were 24, now are 49.
All right, congrats on the pitch, and thank you.
Thanks.
Can you actually tell us what the core functionalities of your product are? You're saying that you're digitizing, say, history and geographical content, but what type of content? Is it gamified in any way? And what's the end result for a user after entering your site?
Yes, in brief, these are digital maps with ability to change over time. The essence is to systemize data, to shorten the time you perceive the information. For example, you can open the map for a second Bulgarian kingdom and to see within 1 minute how the territory changes, and to see each change, for each change what has happened. There is a short text, pictures, and so on.
And who is this going to be useful for? Who is your target customer?
Teachers and students.
Okay, and are you going to be selling to schools, to universities, or you're going the B2C way?
Yes, we have identified 3 main potential customers. We are selling for the first one. The first one are public authorities. They are interested in digitizing education. The second group are schools, because schools are state-funded, so they have the money. And also dissemination is very good when the school buy your product. And the third customer are teachers and students.
All right. And how do you plan to monetize that content?
Yes, of course. All of these groups can pay. For example, now we earn money from the first group, from public authorities.
Mm-hmm. And is it it's a subscription, or is it a one-time fee, or?
No, they are regular assignments for a certain period of time, for certain topics. And we work on them, create the content, and publish it in our website.
And can you tell us a bit more about your traction and what you've currently achieved? Aside from the 5,000-6,000 unique visitors, how long do they spend there? Do they keep spending time on the website? How do you retain them? These sort of things. Yes,
they spend about 3 minutes on average at the website. We try to push this a bit more. Of course, we have certain users who spend half an hour.
Mm-hmm. And what are your acquisition channels currently? Your go-to-market strategy?
Yes, the most effective up to now is meetings with teachers, because one teacher is responsible for 50 to 150 students, so it's a very good channel for dissemination. And what's more, the teachers has a very good connection between them, and when somebody is satisfied by something, quickly spread the info.
I was trying to open the website here. It's on a website, right? It's not an app, right?
Yes, a website.
And do you have videos or something? What's unique about your?
What?
Is it a video-based education, or what is it? How do I learn if I go there?
Yes, at
Because
present,
my internet connection is very slow, so I
at
struggle.
present you can open and see the website. There are about 20 maps. You choose a topic, open a map, move the slides, read the info.
No, it's geography mostly.
No, geography and history.
And history.
Our focus at present is history, but we work on several geographic maps. And we also work on the ability, the user to have the ability to register, to customize the maps, to add info on the maps.
So they basically, the teachers can show the map and then teach on the map.
Yes, and to change the map, to add info, to assign something for the students.
Oh, cool. Does anybody else do this internationally, or do you have?
Several months ago, I presented it in front of European historians, and they were amazed. They said we had some sort of maps, but they are not so complex and advanced, I would say.
Okay. So, but there is no competition. Is there?
No, there is some kind of competitors. A Spanish site, Geocron, and also Historical Atlas. It's American, but in terms of technology, they are not so advanced. You can see them. The quality is not modest, I would say.
Because it seems like a cool idea to have a map and the ability of the teachers to put different stuff, and it's maybe interactive in some way.
Yes.
So, but it's a game. Maybe it's a competition of who gets there first.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions here?
Potential competitors could be S3, Mapbox, OpenStreetMap. These are software companies, really powerful, specialized in software and mapping, but they're not interested in history for now, as we are.
And it looks like your product is only for Bulgaria. I mean,
No, the map you saw is about European territorial changes, and it could be learned elsewhere.
so what are your ambitions to be a global company?
Our ambition is to create something like Google Earth with change over time and to have the ability to switch on and off different layers, wars, demography, activity of a certain person, revolutionary activities, and so on.
Yeah. Okay, but what is your plan to do this? I mean, obviously there are some other players on the market, although they don't have such sophisticated technology, as you said, this American player. But let's say if your successful story spreads out, let's say you do good in Bulgaria or in Europe, probably those guys are going to find investors and they're going to try to really match your success. And let's say, yeah, so
Yes.
how do you plan? I mean, in terms of time, money, and pretty much what is, how are you going to conquer the world?
These 220,000 are necessary for the next 1 year. With them, we are going to spend about 60% to create content in 2 other languages, English and, I'm not sure, German and Spanish. And also 40% we are going to spread for dissemination and reach.
In terms of sales and marketing strategy, let's say how let's say schools or public authorities or even, you know, let's say teachers or students are going to know about you? I mean, what is your marketing, let's say, strategy?
Our best client, according to me, are students, because about 5% of each country study history and geography. So if you know that European market is 520 million, 5% are 26 million total addressable market. So that's our focus group as a beginning.
Yeah.
Because if we reach 5% of this 26 million, that's enormous.
And this is the market size, those 26 million?
European.
Yeah. Well, I think that you should really plot a strategy how to do this faster, you know, and to have an idea, because that's going to sound more promising and more thought from the investor side. And because obviously that's a great mission. It's a second team tonight that is trying or doing something to improve the learning, like you and the other guys with the mathematical game. But obviously, if you're not doing that in a fast enough manner, I mean, there might be another shark to come and eat you. So yeah,
Yes,
you
I know.
should really think it in that way. Yeah.
Thanks.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
So these were the startups for tonight. And who owns a startup in the audience? Raise your hand.